It's your boy, the OGGM, and Steve the Kitten. Support me, soda. I will sell out. It's Thursday. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the 25th day of August 2022. It's 65 degrees and hazy, which means we're going to have a horrible, muggy morning, but possibly a nice afternoon. All right, we've got some Hasbro news. I hinted at this yesterday. Actually, I've been hinting at it all week. This news comes to us basically a day after the whole Wizards of the Coast Presents one D&D thing. The trades got wind of a story that Hasbro is rethinking its Hollywood strategy and possibly selling off or restructuring its entertainment assets. Now, if you remember correctly, Hasbro owns a lot of other stuff besides just the ones we talk about the most. They have their fingers in the Discovery Channel. They, of course, we've got the whole Transformers movie franchise, Pepa Pig, Power Rangers. I mean, I didn't even know this, but did you know that Hasbro was somewhere behind the shows like Designated Survivor? I didn't know that they had anything to do with Designated Survivor, but apparently, yeah, they did. There was another one. What was the other one? Yeah, Yellow Jackets and Designated Survivor, Pepa Pig, and other things. So, they were trying to be a Hollywood production company as well as everything else they did. The Transformers movies, have done pretty horrible box office, but not too bad streaming. The Pepa Pig movie didn't do as well as they thought. Some of the G.I. Joe movies were just awful. I mean, at least here in the States, who knows how well they do or don't do in China and in Asia. So yeah, they spend a lot of money trying to invest in Hollywood stuff, and that's not seeing them things. So they're considering of restructuring and possibly selling off chunks of their entertainment division. Why does this affect you? Why am I talking about this? Why should you care? I mean, Transformers. There is a new Transformers animated coming out, but let's face it, Transformers here in the States has sort of lost its traction. Power Rangers, still huge, but we do know that Power Rangers is maybe coming to an end and is going to get a reboot. Hasbro owns Power Rangers. Hasbro has fingers and things all over the world. Again, I didn't know they were somewhere involved with Designated Survivor. How does this affect you? Why am I talking about this? What does this have to do with me, OGGM? Nothing really, except, of course, if you recall, about 2 years ago when Hasbro restructured its divisions, Wizards of the Coast became part of the digital entertainment division. I mean, technically, Wizards of the Coast doesn't exist as a separate entity anymore, even though it claims it does. But yeah, it's part of the digital entertainment aspect of Hasbro. So that's the video games and movies and television shows and Magic the Gathering and D&D. Yeah, Hasbro made Wizards of the Coast part of its... I was wondering why it was so dark in here. The light's not on. I need better light. Got all this sunlight and it's still dark in here. So how could this affect Dungeons and Dragons? Well, we've got a Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out and supposedly in March of 2023. But if Hasbro's rethinking its entertainment division, could that mean a potential hold on the D&D movie? Could it just go direct to video, direct to Peacock, direct to Netflix, and skip the theaters? Who knows? I mean, they've spent a lot of money on it, but if they're thinking that it might not make them back the money they want, they might reconsider it. I mean, it'll make money overseas. They know that. What about Dungeons and Dragons? What's going on with D&D? Well, we know that another company just gobbled up all the rights to Middle-earth. I don't know how that's going to affect the whole relationship with Amazon and Middle-earth, but we know that and this new company that now owns all the rights to Middle Earth. But we know that Magic the Gathering was coming out with a limited edition one-shot run using some of the Middle Earth licenses, but now maybe they won't, because maybe the new owners are going to be like, yeah, no, we're going to keep making it. Now, technically, the deal doesn't affect pre-existing licenses like Free League owning the rights to the board games, Free League owning the rights to the role-playing games for the One Ring and Lord of the Rings 5e, but a year from now, 6 months from now, it could affect those two projects. And 6 months from now, when Wizards of the Coast has got this Magic the Gathering D&D set coming out, Magic the Gathering Middle Earth, God, yeah, more caffeine, please. It's hard to believe I have a degree in communications, isn't it? Wizards of the Coast has this upcoming deal with Middle Earth to make a Lord of the Rings themed card game, and we'll get into that in a separate vlog. But maybe not. Maybe the new owners of the Middle Earth franchise will go, no, we've got our own company. We've got Edge Studios. We can make our own stuff. What else might this affect if Hasbro decides to restructure and sell off their entertainment chunks of their entertainment division? Well, if I have my choice between selling off and restructuring Peppa Pig, or Transformers, or Power Rangers, or Dungeons and Dragons, well, I'm Hasbro, and you know what? I don't need Wizards of the Coast, really. I could make Magic the Gathering sets for another 10 years. Easy. 3-4 a year, plus the special edition stuff. And I don't need Wizards of the Coast to do that, because all the printing and that stuff, that's all in-house. That's all done by stuff that Hasbro either has their fingers in, or third parties or stuff like that. And in regards to Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast is just mostly a name. And, since Magic the Gathering is 80% profit, I don't need Wizards of the Coast. What about D&D? Well, I don't need Wizards of the Coast really to do D&D. I own D&D, not Wizards of the Coast. And I could make D&D stuff without Wizards of the Coast. License the, license to Goodman Games, and other companies are making third-party stuff for the older editions. First edition's covered, second edition's is covered, third edition's covered. There's even third-party stuff making fourth edition. There's plenty of third-party parties making stuff for fifth edition, and most of that stuff is better than anything Wizards of the Coast has made for fifth edition. So do I really need Wizards of the Coast to keep making Dungeons and Dragons for me? If I dropped Dungeons and Dragons now, because let's face it, this one D&D thing is getting a lot of bad press so far. If I drop D&D right now and said, you know what, that's it, we're done. We're going to just let the third-party companies support it. We're making the license available to everybody like we did with the OGL, because technically it is anyways. And we'll take our 10%, and that's it. Why should we do the work? Hasbro, I could milk the Dungeons and Dragons IP for years. The t-shirts, toys, lunchboxes, cartoons, Legos, any breakfast cereals, anything that has the D&D logo on it, Hasbro, get some of that money. I don't need Wizards of the Coast to keep making it. In fact, didn't Wizards of the Coast just threaten to walk out on me a couple weeks ago? Yeah, you're getting a lot of bad press, Wizards of the Coast. Magic the Gathering's making me money, yeah, but D&D, not so much. And if I'm restructuring my entertainment division and considering of selling things off, what are the top of my lists of things I could sell off? Who don't I need? Well, Wizards of the Coast, I don't really need you. You're just kind of a name. And most of the press you're getting is bad. You're calling my customer base racist and transphobic. Well, Wizards of the Coast isn't saying that, but people who associate themselves with Wizards of the Coast are saying that. Is that the kind of press I want? I don't know. Magic the Gathering, making me a lot of money. D&D, making me some money. Peppa Pig, making me some money. Transformers, making me a lot of money. Power Rangers, outrageous amounts of money. Wizards of the Coast? Do I really need you? If I'm going to sell something off? Kind of think you'd be first or second. Now, I'm speculating here. I don't know what Hasbro is thinking. I could be 100% wrong. Yes, it's a clickbait title, I know, but hey. But yeah, think about it. Hasbro invested a lot of money to go entertainment and digital and put their foothold in Hollywood, and it's not working for them. That the digital entertainment division of Hasbro is not doing what they wanted it to do. So they're going to sell stuff off. They're going to restructure. They're going to put stuff on the shelves. And Wizards of the Coast, like it or not, falls under that entertainment division blanket. Now, maybe they won't touch Wizards of the Coast. Maybe they'll just be like, hey, you know what? You get us attention. Negative attention is still attention. You can do all the D&D work for us, and we won't take any of the blame when you do something stupid, and we'll milk all the profits. Magic the Gathering goes without saying. Your board game, sure, whatever. All the other toys and all the other things, well, that's Hasbro. We're making the toys. We're making the shit. We're making the stuff. Or we're licensing it. So, yeah, you know, you could be the McDonald's, Ronald McDonald of Hasbro Wizards of the Coast. You could be the face that everybody looks at and blames things on when things go bad. So yeah, I might not sell off Wizards of the Coast. I might not touch it. But then again, I might. What do you think? What do you think this means for Dungeons & Dragons, if anything at all? Does it affect you? Do you care? Am I just wasting your time? Let me know. Please comment down below. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Help me hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Till next time, I'm the OG GM. As always, have a great day. I need a nap. Jesus Christ, this brain of mine. Talk to you later. Get off my land. Support me.